Alright, good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is all the mods 10 to the skies. This is going to be episode 12, and we're going to get started with a few little things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a storage bus. So we really need a storage bus. We need a couple of them. I'm going to try and make more than a few of these things. So we need an ME interface. We need that. So we'll see if we can make... okay, we can make 16. Okay. More than what we need right now, but I just need one to start with. And then we need some cables. So, Luke's cables. And I can take those 18. That's not going to do what we need to do. We need to make more. Okay, so let's do this. I did not have... well, I don't have that now, but hopefully we're going to have them. Okay, so we've got 64 plus that. Okay, awesome. All right. So let's go all the way over here. We're going to go... oh, that's right. I wanted to make a thingamabobber for that thing. Did I take that? I did. So it should be in here. Where is... I don't know where that thing is. There it is. There they are. Okay. What else? Maybe those, maybe those. Maybe some of that. Good enough for now. All right. So that. We'll just get rid of all of this stuff. Okay, so I just put all that stuff back in there. So let's take the well, actually, you know what? Leave the pistons in there. Let's take those guys out. I want to make a new controller. Functional storage, and then a secondary controller access point. That's what I want. All right, so I don't have that, so we'll make one of those. Okay, and then we'll make some quartz. Okay, and then we can do this here. Grab that. Okay, once we're there, we can grab the configuration tool. Now, where's the other one? Did I not bring that back? Did I lose that? Oh no, right there. All right, so we have the controller access point. That's what I really want, is the access point. So that, oh my lord, what's going on here? I guess this is too full. No, this is just too slow. And it's overflow. Oh God, help me. All right, so okay, so let's just turn this off for now. Yeah, let's just turn that off for now, so that it just, you know, whatever's there, it just won't go any farther. Sorry about that. All right, so let's put this up there. Okay, that should become part of the system, right? Oh, I forgot that darned thing over here. Oh, I was supposed to bring the controller thing, but I forgot. Okay, storage bus. Okay, and now I need to get cable that goes straight down. I don't have... pickaxe. I'm gonna need another pickaxe soon. This thing's gonna die on me. Okay, so grab this. You can go like this and like that. Okay, you're underneath. You're directly this way, so this should be kind of convenient. Okay, and then we'll go like this. And the storage bus right there. And we'll tell this to extract only because I don't want to pull out. I only want to see what's in there. So it's only set for extraction. Sorry about that. Had a moment there. Little brain fart. All right. So there. Oh, just enough. Look at that. Oh boy, so nice. Nice when things actually work out, right? I need to get elevators, but I need to start killing some Endermen. That's what I need to do. All right, so now we should see all of that stuff in here, right? And it's not there. Okay, so we probably need to do the linking tool. Probably, yeah, that's right. It's not actually seeing it. Lovely. All right, and then up to the top up here. Okay, now if I open that up, it's now showing that as part of the deal. Okay, so now it should show me that. I'm hoping. Hoping, right? Still not showing. Does not work the way I thought it was going to. Storage controller. Controller access point. It shows everything in there. But why aren't you seeing this? Oh, it's set to extract only. Device is online. I don't have to worry about channels right now because we barely have anything on there. Okay, it sees the storage bus. Sort by item numbers, maybe? Nope. Number of items. View stored, Rftools. Okay, so that's got everything. Number of items. Okay, so no, we're still not seeing it. So yeah, I don't know. Unless that has to go to the main controller, which it might. Okay, so we may have to do that. Alright, so let's... Ouch. Okay, let's make sure to set that. That. Alright, so now that that's set there, will it actually show me the correct stuff now is the question. I thought this was going to go flawless, but of course, you know, there's always a hitch. There's always something I'm forgetting. I don't know why, but it always seems to happen. There we go. Nice. Holy moly, we've got 111,000 flint. Boy, oh boy. All right, so what were we doing a second ago? We were trying to make... I need some importers and exporters. Do I really need those right now, though? Should I just get into crafting? And then... I'm going to think what would be the best way of doing this. Looks... Alright, so at least we're making progress here. Okay, so we've got lots more cables now, which is great. Okay, we want to start automating things. So what do we want to do here? Either, yeah, I don't think it was running that fast. I think they just disappeared via the cleanup thing that happens. It's only 1.4K. I would have expected more. These are up to 233 now. They're at 160 before. How many more do you have sitting in there? You are clear. Holy smokes, I'm surprised. Oh, that's why, because it's screwed up. Well, that's okay. I'll figure this all out afterwards. All right, so... Let's just get rid of this. Okay, and then we can get an exporter, put an exporter down on this box here. Because this box underneath here has a cable that goes over to there. So that works for that. Trying to think what I know I wanted AE, but what did I need AE for other than for just crafting in general? Let me see what I can remember what my plan was. Not that one, not that one. That's the head start. We don't need any of this stuff here. I don't know, logistics. So we're already down to here. Overflow, cell workbench. Oh, that's why we were going there, because I want the crystal fixer. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get the crystal fixer so I could start making all that stuff without even having to think about it. So that's why. No, just get out of that. Cables. This. Drives, yay. IO port, cell workbench. We'll get all that soon. Alright, so item storage. That's where we are right now. Portable stuff, the IOs, the ME storage bots. Forgot to mention crafting cables. Yes, I know. Infinity boosters, wireless terminals. We want to get all that, but I don't know where to start with that. That's no bigger. Okay. Hold on. Let me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, and then I will bring you guys back. Hold on. Okay, so first off, let's do a little importer-exporter business. Okay. All right, so importers. You know what, this. Let's make, look, I don't know, 10 of them if we can. Okay, and then export. So let me export this one here. Let's see if we can do. No, we can't do another 10. Darn it. Do I have? No, I don't have pistons there. So let's grab here and let's just make it just a whole stack of. What am I missing? Cobblestone apparently. I don't have enough cobblestone in the network. That's not what I expected. Bubble. I don't know why I did what I just did there, but okay. Okay, so now we got lots of cobblestone. Sorry about that. This. They get a whole stack of those. Good. All right, so we get some exporters. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we've got 10 of each. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to go and take these guys here, close that up, do that, and then just go like this. I can get a whole bunch of iron ore done. Okay. Okay, this is going to take a very long time, and I really don't want to do this. So let's find a better way of doing this. Maybe I can get some blue dye. Okay, and then we'll do at our tools and then crafter, because I want something else to do this. I don't want to have to do this. This is a pain in the butt. Okay, so crafting 1, the machine frame. So we need some machine frame. So we need some gold nuggets. So let's get a bunch of those. And get some crafting tables. We'll just get a bunch of those. And these. Get a stack of those. All right, so this, that, oh, so we need some iron. I have no iron. How do I have no iron in the system? This is just weird. Okay, so what I'm going to do here first is we're going to just go like this. We're going to take 4 of those. I'm going to grab this. We're going to take those out. We're going to go there, 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 there. This is going to throw some iron in the system. Okay. These will start processing some iron, and then we'll have some iron at the end of the thing. Okay, so that's got the osmium in there. It's still doing a little bit of osmium dust, but it'll get through. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run some cables. I'm going to get a... Is that in here? The ME requester? It is. The ME requester's in here. Nice. Okay, so we'll get that made. We'll get the Rftools thing done. And then we'll do the requesting, and then it'll know what to do with that. So we need a little bit of iron. See if I can find some iron. Maybe I've got another iron block somewhere that I can take some out of. Because I really want to get the crafter done so it can start doing all the crafting for us. So as soon as it comes in the system, it just completely takes care of it, and we don't have to think about it. Okay, so I need to look for iron. All right, well, we've got a couple blocks here, so that's okay. So we'll just go like this a little bit. Okay, we got a couple there. And then we'll go back. The crafter, level 1, and then the machine frame. We'll make that. Okay, perfect. So crafter level 1, do that one. Crafter level 2, we'll do that one. And crafter level 3, and we'll get that one. Okay, perfect. Now that we have that, what I can do is just take... so I need one of those. One of those. I need one of those. And so what's this? Osmium tin. Get some tin done. Get some nickel done. Zinc done. We do some aluminum. Maybe some lead. I don't really care too much about silver. Do I have osmium? I do have osmium. Okay. So let's set this up. You know what? We could set it up right here. Because it really doesn't matter. All right. So we're going to have an export bus and then an import bus. Okay. And then we're going to wire these two up. Okay. So there, there, there. Okay. And then that to there. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to teach this the recipe. So we're going to double click on here. We're going to go 4 of those. It's going to make that. We hit apply. All right. So lead is done. And then 4 of those. Apply. That one up. 4 of those. Apply. Okay. I only have 3 more slots. I need to make another one. Huh. That's hilarious. I thought this was going to be... I thought I was going to have enough slots for everything. And then we'll just do osmium next, and then I'll... Oh, no, I have 2 slots. Never mind. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So now, exporter. There. Okay, so you're going to take that, that, and that, and that. Hold on. Let's do this in order. So I want iron first, then copper, and then osmium, and tin, then nickel, zinc, aluminum, and lead. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this in there, this in there, this in there, this, 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 and this, and then just quickly hit remember. So hopefully that'll keep a spot for every single one of those. I know some of them disappeared, but this is the start of things, right? We're just going to get this started. We're going to get stuff being processed, and it's out of our hands. So then I don't have to actually think about it myself anymore, right? So, and that's the bonus, is not having to actually think about doing all that stuff myself. Downside is, yes, it's going to be put into our inventory, but now at least we can tell it to make those on demand as we need them. Not on demand, but we can surely do that. So that is an import bus. So that is wrong. Okay, and then we want to put export bus there. And we're going to put raw. Okay, we're going to get... oh boy, this is... okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. So, iron ore. So I can just do ore. There we go. Alright, so iron ore, copper ore, gold ore. Not gonna have emeralds, don't gonna have those two. There's aluminum. I don't really care about it. I don't care about lead right now. I'll put it in there. Nickel. Osmium. Silver. Why not? We'll put it in there so I don't have to think about it. No, iridium. Zinc. Tin. I got the 3 major ones in there that I really need and the osmium, so the other ones I can add in later. Just open that up. That. Let's just make a hole because, you know, whatever, just make a hole. Okay, so that's going to be hooked up. It's going to start doing that. All the iron ore that we've got buried in the system will start being pulled out. Okay. So as it starts adding more, it'll start being pulled out into that box there. Now look at it go down. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, and we'll start seeing these numbers go down too, which is even better. All right. So we've got those 2 things done. So we've got the storage controller for the functional storage. That's hooked up. We've got our ore processing over here. That's going to be started with that box right there. That's awesome. And then we're going to have to start looking at power, right? So nice. Okay, so we can get this started. And with the resources we have, we could even probably get 2 spirited because we have lots of emeralds. So that might be good for us. We won't have too much of a problem getting there because we have lots of emeralds. Okay. So I think that's going to be part of our goal here because then we can get the wireless power and then we can get jetpacks. And once we get jetpacks, then we can start doing a lot more around here and not have to worry about all this silly running around. That's probably something we should be, you know, aiming for. Make sure that I have some baked potatoes on me here. That nice little farm with that we have on the other side of our little sleeping quarters over there. It's working out perfectly. We got tons of potatoes. And we even got all the modium nuggets, so we can figure out some stuff to do with all the modium. Maybe get a new pickaxe or, I don't know, something or another. We can figure that out. But yeah, I think this one was going to be more of a figuring out what we're doing. And I think now that we know, I am going to start working on automation as well too. So by the time we come back, I'm going to have some molecular assemblers and I'm going to have some ME pattern providers made up. I'm not going to let you guys watch, like I'll walk through the procedure of what I did, but I won't force you guys to sit here and watch it over and over again because that's just silly. But, you know, for the new display, I'll show you that. And, you know, anything major I'll show you, but for some like the molecular assemblers or the pattern providers, you can go back into all my other videos, or if you really want to see it, just leave me a comment and I will, you know, go ahead and show you how I made them and what I used and how I did it. I have no problem showing that. I'll probably end up building some of the crafting storage as well too. That's literally just taking the pieces and parts, crafting them together, waiting for things to happen, you know, over and over again. But yeah, I will set that up. I'll probably make a little area over here to do with applied energistics and all the stuff that has to go along with it. There's going to be quite a bit of stuff. I'll probably end up moving that setup down there over to here as well. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me. It helps the channel. and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.